Hi.
Hey,
I wonder if they'll let me wear this in here.
I think it would be okay. Would you like to have a seat?
Okay. Wow, this place is really nice.
Yeah. Is it?
Oh my God, compared to tchotchkes, I like the uniforms way better.
I like yours.
Nah.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, really.
It's on your
Oh, that's my pieces of flair.
what are pieces of flair?
Oh, that's where, you know, suspenders and buttons and all sorts of stuff. We're actually required to wear 15 pieces of flair. It's quite stupid, actually.
You get to pick them out yourself?
Yeah. Although I didn't choose these, I just grabbed 15 buttons and yeah, I don't even know what they say. Yeah, I really don't care. I don't really want to talk about my flair.
Okay.
So, where do you work, Peter?
In a tech,
And what do you do there, Peter?
sit in a cubicle, and I update bank software for the 2000 switch.
What's that?
You see, they wrote all this bank software, and to save space, they put 98 instead of 1998. So I go through these thousands of lines of code, and it doesn't really matter. I don't like my job. I don't think I'm gonna go anymore.
You're just not gonna go?
Yeah,
Won't you get fired?
I don't know, but I really don't like it, so I'm not gonna go.
So you're just gonna quit?
No, not really. I'm just not gonna go anymore.
Okay, well, when did you decide all that?
About a week ago.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Okay, so you're gonna get another job.
I think I'd like another job.
So, so wait, what do you want to do like about money and bills?
You know, I never really like paying bills. I don't think I'll do that either.
Oh, okay. So what do you want to do?
I want to take you out for dinner, and then I want to go to my apartment and watch Kung Fu. Did you ever watch Kung Fu?
I love Kung Fu.
Channel 39.
Totally.
You should come over and watch Kung Fu tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Oh, okay. Can we order lunch first?
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
Okay. All right, you guys. Good. Nice. All right. I liked it. You know, I feel like 𝗖𝗹𝗹, I feel like you're very much on the right track with her as far as like the innocence and the likability and sort of the child who's an adult, you know, that just sort of freshness. I don't know, David, were you not familiar with your line? You just kept looking down. Was that
Yeah,
what was wrong with you? Like,
I was not booked.
okay, yeah, because it was affecting your work.
Yeah.
You know, and I know you're fully capable of playing this role well. I guess I would say to you, if you don't have the time to memorize your lines, you're going to have to figure out how to play it well when you don't have a chance to memorize your lines. You know, because again, there's a time to look at your lines and a time not to. And you can't be looking at your lines while the other person is talking.
Yeah, I'm messed up the timing on that a little bit here and there.
So what was happening is when you were looking at your lines, sometimes she was talking, and then it became your turn to talk, and you presented your line back. And then you lost the connection. So the trick of that is you can look at your lines while you're talking. Okay, but you can't look at your lines while the other person is talking. You have to take them in, use their energy, and you know, absorb it in a sense and use it while you're looking at your line, stay on the text, say the line in character while you're looking at it, and then come back up in character and finish. And then she's going to say her line, and you're going to have no idea what your next line is, or even if it's your turn to speak yet, but you're going to get a vibe. And if you don't, if, for example, 𝗖𝗹𝗹 has a line and she's done talking, and you're like, oh shit, is it my line? I don't know. Well, then you have to put that into the guy. The guy has to suddenly be lost and confused. Is it my line? And you make that into the character and then kind of go, yeah, I say my line while I'm looking, and then I come back. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, I don't feel like you have just done enough work on the hypnosis issue and how it affects you. Like, what does it do? Like, what's going on in you, like, right now that's different from the way that you used to think? And why aren't you, like, how does this work? Like, okay, so suddenly you're like high, or I don't know what it is that you're feeling, this sort of sense of hypnosis, but somehow not only are you in this state, you're also in this state that's keeping you from being aware that you're in this state. You know, there's that side of you that's going, what's the part of you that would normally go, what's wrong with me, is not happening. You're like him now. So the newness of that, the sort of, I don't think I'm going to go. Like the freshness of that, I'm not going to go to my job, is like riding a bike for the first time. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So how do you fix that, you think?
The hypnosis part?
Well, the hypnosis part is part of it, but also once you deal with that and you're in that state, how does it affect you? And you have to come up, you know, you're going to have to sort of figure out if you have never been in that state of being like hypnotized or, you know, kind of lost or in a state of mind where you're like, whoa, I don't even know where I am or what's going on. You know, if you've never been in that state, you're going to have to learn about it and figure out what that is.
Yeah.
So, and how it works, like with your brain, is there a focus that you have that's different? Is there like a side of you that's normally an overthinker that's not overthinking now? I don't know. What do you tell me?
Yeah. No, I think it's definitely I'm finally able to kind of see the world in much broader terms. Like, instead of just kind of having this tunnel vision of like, I have to go to work and do my job from here to here and pray to God that my boss doesn't, you know, make me come in on Saturday. And when I'm not here, I got to go spend time with my girlfriend who I really don't like being with, but, you know, I'm going to stay with her. That's where I'm at, like, the movie starts.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, because of this botched hypnosis thing, it's like, oh, I don't have to keep doing these things that I don't want to do. I could choose to do something else. Now, what is it? What do I do?
And you said, what did you say? No, I'm not going to quit. I'm just not going to go, or something like that. Don't you? You say something like that?
Yeah.
So, but that concept, is that weird for you to say? Is it new for you to say? I mean, I'm confused by what's going on with you there and how you feel when you say it, because there's so many different ways you could play this. Sure.
No, I think it's definitely something new. I don't think it. I think because
is it childlike? Does it have a sort of childlike quality to it?
Yeah, there's definitely a certain innocence to the statement of just like like, I don't want to do that anymore, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah. So how do you do that as an adult and not come off insane? You know, because you're also going to have to be doing this in a way that she's going to feel comfortable enough to come to your house tonight on a date.
Yeah.
So there's a balance, right? So like, this new way of looking at things is exciting. And maybe you just have a way, suddenly you have forgotten the old you. And you just look at things different now as the new you. I don't know. But right now, it's kind of muddy.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do to fix it?
Just spend some time thinking about like what it would be like to sudden, just kind of have a almost light switch type effect of like, oh, I've got all these options. I don't have to like all this stuff that I hated about my life like a week ago. I don't necessarily have to keep that around, and can kind of he has. I think I have a much more. I've got this weird like philosophical view on life that I've never had before.
So the question would be, so I think I agree with everything you're saying, but I think what you need to also look at is, like how familiar with this feeling are you? And if it's new, is it new kind of like somebody, you ever talking to somebody who's just like come out of AA? Who like is like preaching to you like why alcohol is not a good thing? And it's like they've been enlightened. Like there's a way. Or if you ever talk to anybody who's been like at a certain place doing some kind of meditation, there's a certain vibe of enlightenment that's missing from you in the scene. And it's, in a way, it's fresh and positive and awesome. And you have to find a way to be able to do that, and at the same token, not come off as somebody who's crazy or somebody who's completely irresponsible. And probably even when you say some of those lines like, well, I'm just not going to go. Like, 𝗖𝗹𝗹, the only way you would go out with him is if you think he's joking.
Yeah.
So, because that's the only way I could believe that you would hang out with somebody like that. Because if it was serious, you'd be like, this guy's a freak. I don't want to see this guy again. I don't want him to, he's weird. So this may seem like, an easy role, David, but it's not. There's a lot more elements to this character and I think you can do it better than the guy in the movie, personally. Your end, 𝗖𝗹𝗹, you just keep doing what you're doing, and the only thing I would say to you is that, that part of you, which is, oh, he's joking. Just keep that alive. Maybe at first it's a little weird, but then it's like, this guy's kind of got a quirky sense of humor that's kind of fun. It has to be that way. Otherwise, there's no way you would hang out with him tonight.
No, I wouldn't.
And there needs to be an electricity between the two of you when you say that line, well, can we have lunch first? Like, that should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like a teasing of him. Like, I want to go watch let's go watch Kung Fu. And then you say, don't you say that line to him? Well, can we order lunch first?
Yeah.
So you don't want to slip into it being like, are we going to go watch Kung Fu? Can we at least eat now, asshole?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying you did that, but I'm saying it's got to be playful. Like, can we have lunch first and then we'll go to the Kung Fu? It's charming.
Got it. Okay. Hi.
Hey.
I wonder, will they let me wear this in here?
I think it'd be okay. Would you like to have a seat?
Okay. Wow, this place is really nice.
Yeah. Is it?
Oh my God. Compared to tchotchkes, I like the uniforms better anyways.
I like yours.
Nah.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Really, right?
Oh, it's on your...
Oh, yeah, this is my pieces of flair.
What are pieces of flair?
That's, suspenders, buttons, and sorts of stuff where we're actually required to wear 15 pieces of flair. Quite stupid, actually.
Do you get to pick them out yourself?
Yeah, I actually didn't choose these. I just grabbed 15 buttons and I don't even know what they say. I don't really care. I don't want to talk about my flair.
Okay.
So, where do you work, Peter?
In a tech.
And what do you do there?
I sit in a cubicle and I update bank software for the 2000s.
What's that?
You see, they wrote all this bank software, and to save space, they put 98 instead of 1998. So I go through these thousands of lines of code, and doesn't really matter. You know, I really don't like my job. I don't think I'm going to go anymore.
You're just not gonna go.
Yeah.
Won't you get fired?
You know, I don't know. But I really don't like it, so I'm not going.
Okay, so you're gonna quit.
No, not really. I'm just not going to go anymore.
When did you decide all that?
About a week ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna get another job.
You know, I don't think I'd like another job.
So what are you gonna do about money and bills?
You know, I never like paying bills. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore either.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
I want to take you out for dinner and then go to my apartment and watch Kung Fu. Did you ever watch Kung Fu?
I love Kung Fu.
Channel 39.
Totally.
You should come over tonight and watch Kung Fu.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, can we eat lunch first?
Yeah.
Okay. Same.
Oh, so nice. That was lovely. I loved it.
Ah, handshake, yay.
Fantastic. I don't have any notes. I loved it.
Oh, awesome.
So much better. So much. Night and day. Night and day. Like, I totally liked you both. I totally liked this relationship. I totally bought everything that you guys were going through.
Nice.
You found really great levels in the guy, David. You know, it was not just one note. And he kind of found a way to kind of blend in the whole, you know, spiritual thing that you went through, but still keep it honest. I really love some of your reactions, 𝗖𝗹𝗃, to even the restaurant. And this moment, this whole Kansas anymore moment, when you said it and you responded to 𝗖𝗹𝗃 and then realized what he was talking about, and it was button, and then it was like, I don't want to talk about that. And then I really understood now tonight, compared to last time, why you want to see him again. Because there's something so light. It's so refreshing, right? Compared to the life that you've been living with your terrible boss and your terrible job. And he seems so innocent, you know? So anyway, I think you guys both rocked it. So way to go.
Thanks, Brad.
Awesome.